Yo, what's up guys, your boy Honestly Film. Today we're back with another video. I haven't posted in like 3 months since I actually did like a real like video like this, but today we're gonna be talking about a character that I see a lot on TV and stuff like that, and it's a character type that I like to call the nothing to live for character. It mainly comes around in like crime, dramas and stuff like that, but yeah, let's get into the video. To start this list off, with one of my favorite characters of all time in TV and fiction in general, Christopher Moltisanti. After Adriana dies, Christopher can't seem to get back on the right path, or at least for a long time. He gets a new wife and has a kid, but nothing seems to fulfill his life because he gets deeper and deeper into drugs, and eventually leads to his death by his uncle and boss Tony. Even after all the abuse he put Adriana through, you could tell that he never really got over her death. Even though he sacrificed her for the crew would still disrespect him countless of times, which will make him feel abandoned and lost. He thought the mob life was going to be a glorious life, but in reality him and other soldiers are out there busting their asses to bring in a pretty normal living. Next we have Opie Winston. My favorite character from Sons of Anarchy has a tragic story. From losing his wife Donna in a drive-by shooting that was meant for him by one of his friends Tig, which took a big toll on him. He thinks he gets revenge when he kills Stahl, similar to how Donna died. It seemed that he had a hole in his heart that he couldn't get filled. Later in the show, the captain of the clan, Clay, kills Opie's father, which Opie couldn't forgive Clay for, rightfully so. Opie gets a new girlfriend who is well, let's just say in a particular line of profession. They build a pretty good relationship, but Opie just doesn't seem to love or really care about anything. In season 5, Jax, Opie, Tig, and Chibs are in jail, and one of them has to fight some prison gang members in an outnumbered situation. Opie sacrifices himself for the gang and ends up getting beat to death by taking pipes to the head while his friends watch. This death gutted me honestly, from the brutality and just how much I love the character. And lastly, we have Ciro Di Marzio. Most of the people from the US probably don't know about this show Gomorrah, which is an underrated gem from Italy, and is personally, to me, top 2 crime drama TV show under Better Call Saul. One of the main characters, Ciro, is an enforcer for the Savastano clan. After finding out his wife was considering ratting him and the clan out to the feds to try to save her and her daughter, but she ends up not going through it, but the clan and Ciro didn't know, which ends up with Ciro taking his wife on a date and ends up killing her on the beach by choking her to death, which he shows real remorse after doing so. But that's just the beginning. He still has his daughter to live for, but even that doesn't last long. Later in the series, Ciro and the Don of the Savastano clan, Pietro Savastano, go to war after Ciro puts a hit on Pietro's wife and he gets her killed, which leads to Pietro getting revenge and getting Malamorte, a soldier, to kill Ciro's daughter, which changes Ciro and what he stood for as a soldier. At the end of season 2, Ciro gets his revenge and kills Pietro at his wife's gravesite. In season 3, Ciro is lost and doesn't have the drive to be in the criminal lifestyle that he has been living since he was a child. At the end of season 3, him and Gennaro, his best friend and the new Don of the Savastano clan, are in a sticky situation after they got Enzo, another mafia member's sister, killed. They are both about to die, but Ciro takes the blame for the kill. 1, to save Jenny, and 2, because he truly had nothing to live for, which leads to one of the best finales I've ever seen in TV history, and also one of the greatest deaths I've seen put to screen, when Jenny and Ciro tearfully look at each other and then they hug each other before Jenny shoots and kills his best friend, and we see Ciro floating to the bottom of the ocean lifeless. But the worst part about this death is that they brought him back for his own movie and for season 5, but nonetheless, this moment is still a peak moment in television history. These are some of my favorite tragic characters that grace the screen of television, and how after so much trauma and stress from their lifestyle, it leads them to a life that they don't really seem to enjoy anymore. The nothing to live for character.